Hey there, YouTube and No Slack fam. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of our future uploads. Today I'm going to swap out my transmission lubricant in my 2020 Softail M8. I initially ran Redline Shockproof, you know, that red stuff. It's really thick. I really didn't care for it. I swapped to this AMSOIL transmission fluid. And then after talking to Moonshine Harley, they run Bel-Ray, I believe 75-140 Hypoid gear oil, and that's still going to be on the thick side. I talked to Fueling, they recommend like 75W90 gear oil, and I talked to Kevin Baxter, and I believe he recommended this Severe Gear 80W90 fluid. So I'm going to split the difference, and I'm going to try this stuff. It'll give me a little bit extra cushion between the gears as opposed to like the 75W90, and I believe it'll be thicker than this. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Alright, so if you find your transmission cover, follow it directly under, and then you're going to want a 5/8 socket, and it's just follow that down, and it's right here on the opposite side of the frame rail. So get our socket up in there. And you can see I still have redline fluid in there after swapping to the AMSOIL transmission fluid. So we're gonna let that drain for an hour, and we'll be back.
1 hour later.
Okay, so we're back after allowing this to drain. After we stopped recording, I did take off my cover panel, allowed my drain or my fill bolt to come up and allow the system to breathe and drain faster. I'm going to go ahead and reuse this my O-ring, as it's not frayed, still in really good condition. It was just replaced, so that's fine. I do believe in putting Loctite 565 thread sealant on it. So that's that. We're going to get this back in here. Let's see, there's my drain hole there. Get all that cleaned up there. Okay. I'm just fixing this bolt up in here. There it goes. We're not cross-threaded. That's always a good thing. Let's see. All right, there it's seated. Transmission drain plug, 14 to 21 foot-pounds. So 17.5 foot-pounds is the torque spec. .5 foot-pounds. 17.6. I love this torque wrench because it's really easy to get your measurements and your desired torque specs. Be sure to check out my other video on this for the review. And get our caps back on here. So this is the Harley Davidson oil drain pan. It is low profile. It's big enough to cover all 3 of your holes, so you can cover your engine oil drain plug, your transmission drain plug, and your primary drain plug all at the same time. You don't have to move the container around to capture them all. I believe it holds 16 quarts. Does it say on there? Doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it holds 16 quarts. Now this calls for 28 fluid ounces. 28 fluid ounces. And the service manual does dictate that you'll put the motorcycle on a flat surface on a jiffy stand. So I'm going to fill this up about halfway. And then I'm going to do the rest on the side stand. Or jiffy stand, since we're working on a Harley. Let's see. Set that up there. Drop this back down. Alright, that's kind of threaded. We'll take our tools off here. I did an install video on these Harbor Freight wheel vise upgrades. You can see it really grips the wheel in there. Okay. Alright, so I'm getting that tightened back down and seated. Come on. There. Okay. All threaded in. So now we're going to seat it. We're going to screw it in. And we're going to seat it down to the bottom. The oil fill plug No fluid on there. Let's see, 28 fluid ounces, so we got a little bit of ways to go. I recommend when you fill this up, it calls for 28 ounces, but you want to make it go slow. So if you overfill it, there's just less chance that you overfill it. Yeah. There, we've got some on there now. Pretty damn close. It's clear fluid, so it's really hard to see. Okay, so when you fill it up, you can see the full and the add mark. You want it right in that section. Some of you all see that. It's right there. Your transmission oil fill plug is torqued to 25 to 75 inch-pounds. So just kind of hand tighten it. Don't get crazy with it. And then we can get our plastic covers back on here. All right, there's that. Screwing them down with my hands. And then those get torqued 24 to 36 inch-pounds. So 30 inch-pounds will go to here. I'm just cleaning off my fingerprints and spilled fluids. Yeah, little drips I didn't catch here. There, it's all set. That's how you change your transmission fluid. It's freaking hot. We're going to go inside. Thank you for watching.